Hello and welcome. Today we're taking on and hopefully taking down one of Silicon Valley's most powerful companies in Techlandia. Techlandia is a game for 1 to 4 players designed by Dan Ackerman and published by 11231 Games. In this game, players are tech bloggers trying to expose the secrets of Dexter Ward, the CEO of the Techlandia company, which may or may not be a secret Lovecraftian death cult. In order to succeed, players must collect QR fragments to get past security and make it into the underground auditorium before time runs out on the doomsday clock. To set up, first, the gear, encounter, investigation, and enemy cards are all shuffled up and then kept in separate face-down decks. The lore cards are kept face-down in descending order and placed next to the Doomsday Clock, which starts with a marker on the number 20 spot. The QR code cards are also shuffled up face-down, but then put aside for later in the game. Each player takes a blogger standee and a dashboard, and chooses one of the 3 skills on their dashboard to specialize in. Then each player draws 5 cards from the gear deck, and these cards may be kept either face up or face down. To set up the map, first the 4 purple-colored tiles are arranged into a column. The order of these tiles is always the same, with the elevator at the top and the welcome center at the bottom. Then the other location tiles are shuffled up, and 4 of them are drawn and arranged around the purple tiles as directed by a diagram in the rulebook. Once this is done, the location cards for all tiles in play are shuffled up to form another face-down deck. Any unused hexes and their corresponding location cards will not be used during the game. Each round of the game consists of each player taking a turn comprised of 2 actions. One of the most important actions is investigating. When investigating, the player simply draws the top card from the investigation deck, which will tell them if they succeeded or failed in determining the location of a QR code fragment. When succeeding, the player places a marker on their dashboard for the corresponding room number, then draws a location card to determine where the QR code fragment is located. If the investigation card also says to spawn an enemy, then another location card is drawn and an enemy is placed there. On a failure, the player will likely have to deal with some sort of negative income, such as an encounter card. If the player's blogger is alone on a tile with a QR code fragment, they may use one of their actions to pick it up. This is important because each player must successfully investigate all 4 non-purple rooms and collect 4 QR code fragments in order to have a chance to win the game. However, if a player finds their standee on a tile with an enemy, they must first fight and defeat that enemy. To start a fight, the top card from the enemy deck is drawn, which determines the enemy's combat rating and skill. The combat rating is the number the player must meet or exceed when rolling the die in order to defeat the enemy. If the enemy's skill is the same as the one the player chose for their blogger during setup, then the player gets a +1 bonus to their roll. Defeating an enemy removes its standee from the board, returns the enemy card to the bottom of the enemy deck, and gives the player a decryption code of which they can have up to 3. However, if a player loses a fight, they take a reality distortion hit and are returned to the welcome center tile. Once a player has successfully investigated all 4 rooms and collected 4 QR code fragments, they may go to the security tile to try to get access to the elevator. To do so, the player draws the top card of the QR code deck and scans it with their phone. This code may or may not be accepted. If it fails, the player may spend one of their decryption codes to try another card. If they run out of codes without succeeding, their blogger is taken away by security and they are removed from the game. If they do succeed, however, they may then attempt to reach the elevator before time runs out. If they manage this, they win the game. Of course, if the doomsday clock reaches 0, then time has run out, the final lore card is read, and players lose the game, and also perhaps the world has ended. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's get started. All right, so before we get started playing this here game, we gotta introduce ourselves, right?
What are we doing?
Introducing ourselves. My name is D, and I am joined by this genius.
Yes, tech entrepreneur Will. I made the smart pillow.
The smart pillow, how's that work?
It hasn't hit the market yet.
No?
It will, though.
What makes it smart?
Huh?
What makes it smart?
It knows when you're asleep. So, D, we're playing Techlandia.
Yes, we are.
All right.
We have our standees set up. You're this guy. I don't know what his
Looks
name
like
is.
Zach Galifianakis.
Sure. I got this lady. tech blogger herself. Now we gotta choose our skills: spyware, disinformation, or memes.
I mean, I got a sick meme game, so I'm gonna go memes.
All right, I'm gonna be a spyware guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're a girl though.
Yeah. Well, Yep.
So before we get into it, D, I think there's a narrative that needs to be read.
There's an introduction. The rumors began months ago. First on the WhisperNet of indie tech blogs, then from Reddit, the clickbait farms, the Twitter trolls, and finally the suit and tie business press, who never let a chance at predicting the next big thing slip by. Even as the world's most powerful technology company, the Techlandia Corporation had yet to succeed where all the other tech giants, Apple, Google, Radio Shack, had failed. It was a dream chased by every modern tech billionaire from Steve Jobs to Bill Gates. No one had created the one smartphone that would conquer all others. No more fragmentation, no more consumer competition, just one glowing screen connecting everyone and everything. But Techlandia CEO Dexter Ward is getting closer to cracking that code. Today is the official unveiling of the long-rumored new TX1 smartphone, designed around new types of rare earth elements for unprecedented speed and power. If the pundits are right, this is the one phone that could eventually be in every hand across the globe. The company has invited a handful of influential journalists to its new Silicon Valley campus, where scientists and engineers are rumored to work day and night on top-secret projects in hidden underground labs. Some call the company a cult, and having an underground lair certainly doesn't help. But there are other rumors too, dark stories about suppliers bled dry in the search for ever larger stockpiles of rare earth elements, unusual weather patterns spotted over the campus, bringing swirling dark clouds, employees, consultants, and even reporters vanishing without a trace. Let's be honest, that's just straight up creepy. You haven't been invited to the launch of the Techlandia TX1 smartphone, but you're not a tech blogger because you like following the rules. What?
No, keep
You
going.
pointed at me and I was confused. You threw off my
You
cadence.
said Techlandia. That's the name of the game.
But you're not a tech blogger because you like following the rules. There's something strange going on here, and you're going to expose it all. Sneaking into the main building should be easy enough with all the press milling around, but gaining access to the massive underground auditorium where the TX1 is being announced is going to be tougher. That's what we're going to try to do. So, we're on space 20 of the Doomsday Clock, which I mentioned in the intro is one of these special red spaces, so I'm going to read the lore card here as well to get us...
It says in the rulebook that a different player should read it, so I think I'm going to read it.
Does it actually say that?
Yes, it does.
Fine, read it.
Ride, share, or die.
Okay. That's
That's
it.
what I
All
always
it
say to
says?
people. We ride, share, or die. Till the wheels come off. Little tax collector. All right. Your
Glad you volunteered for this.
Your Uber pulls up to the glass front doors of the largest building of the Techlandia campus, where a smattering of abandoned electric scooters litter the walkway. Reporters, bloggers, and YouTubers mill around in the welcome center. Lacking an invite to this event, you slip in unnoticed, determined to expose the truth behind the TX1. So nothing happens, it's just a little color. Okay, who's going to go first?
Yes.
I think you should discard a card for the right to go first.
That's not how
think
it
you should
works.
do it.
The
You
game
best
says
one.
you can choose however you want.
We'll die, whoever gets
All right.
highest.
Fine. No, you're first.
Yeah, I got 6, so... He's just going to go right into the server room.
Okay, you can move for one action.
I'm going to investigate for my second.
Okay, so you can draw an investigation card.
Success! Spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck.
All right, so first, the QR code is going on the security room. On the security room.
Wait. Okay, I can't
And
change
the
that.
enemy is going on the selfie statuary. So we're going to put an enemy there.
Oops, he killed me.
Yes, he did. Okay.
But I did get a successful investigation on room 4. Mm-hmm. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Room
right?
4, yes. That's how the layout goes.
All right.
All right, good. Could get that QR code if I wanted to.
You could, but then you would not be able to get an investigation
That's
this round.
true.
And QR codes are only as good as the investigation that comes with them. I don't know why I said that.
I'm going.
That's not a thing.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this QR code fragment. And that's my turn.
Congratulations, Steve.
Down to turn 19. Your cards are a free action. You don't need to take an action to use one. So.
No, you don't. I'm using Sweet Kicks.
Oh, no.
Move 2 spaces for the cost of a single action.
Give me that.
Why?
You can put it up here.
All right, I'm going over to the RD lab.
Mm-hmm.
That's one action. I'm going to investigate.
Uh-oh. Risky. It's red space.
Failure. Hold on.
You used 2 gear cards already?
Ignore. I'm playing the jailbroken phone.
Okay.
Ignore an investigation card and draw a new one. Failure. Draw an encounter card.
Do it.
Draw 1 location card and move to that room.
What? That's weak. That's all?
It doesn't even have a red room stipulation in it.
And what?
Yep.
I'm irritated by this.
Well, here's the investigation card. I go to the security room.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that? Where you are?
Yes, it is. Welcome. Security.
We have to fight. We have to fight each other.
No, that's not how it works.
All right, well, here's some cards, guy.
Please. I'm going to take my turn while you're going. I'm going to go to the company museum. Fun times. I'm going to investigate. Failure. Oh, draw 1 encounter card. If in a red room, give 1 gear card to another player. Haha, not in a red room. So I get to draw an encounter card. Okay. Move 1 space in any direction.
Smart. Smart D.
All right, you're up. All right, no. You're up.
Go back to the RD lab to investigate.
Oof, risky.
Failure.
Uh-huh.
Escape when they're not looking by moving to 1 room in any direction. That's an easy one.
Why do you keep getting these good ones?
There you go here.
That's irritating. I'm going to draw a gear card.
Do it.
'Cause I'm in the press
That's
room.
an action.
When you're in the
Yes,
press room,
when you're in the
you can
press
use
room.
1 action per turn to draw a new gear card.
Why is it the press room that would have all the good stuff? I think it says in the rulebook that it's like the least stinky room. It doesn't smell like the end of a Star Trek convention or something.
You know, I'm just going to use this right away because I got it. I'm going to move any enemy 1 space to avoid a fight. I'm going to move this guy here and I'm going to go right there, and that's my turn.
Hey, can I ask you something? Were you boxing just a few minutes ago?
I'm always boxing.
I don't know if it shows up in the camera, but you are sweaty. It is not even hot in here. Like,
It's kind of hot here.
maybe I'm better at regulating my body temperature, even though I'm like larger than you. But
I wasn't boxing someone. I was shadow boxing. I'm always shadow boxing.
how you pump
people
yourself
aren't
up
looking.
for a board game playthrough. I'm
Got
going
the
to
Rocky
investigate.
theme going. Where? Oh.
Failure.
Look at all the failures on top.
Draw 1 encounter card.
We're really,
Move 2 spaces right now to find an empty broom closet.
Move 2 spaces, you coward. That's a weird... No, you can't do it like that.
I can't go through there because if I did,
Yeah.
I get attacked.
Yeah, empty. You're terrible at this game. That's not empty either. But I'll allow it. It's fine.
To find an empty broom closet.
That's
That's just
fine.
for color,
I'm
isn't it?
just kidding, yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to investigate again.
Wait, you only had 1 action?
Yeah, I investigated on the room I was on.
Are we at 17?
See, we were right. It should be on Doomsday set. Remember the Doomsday clock. It's your job, guy.
That's right. We're equidistant.
Success.
Oh.
Spawn 1 QR code using the location deck, but also spawn 1 enemy at your location.
Oh. Can we do this? Oh, thanks. Thanks. Idiot. First of all, get your cube.
What room is that? That's
3. The selfie statuary is getting a QR code.
well, that's good for you, I guess.
Yeah. All right. I have to fight an enemy now. It's my turn.
Because you're on that spot.
Yeah, so we'll flip it over. What do we got? Who am I fighting? Read him.
Bill Gates. No, it's the Jargon.
Jargon Gorgon.
The Jargon Gorgon.
Oh,
Spyware.
that's good for me.
This unctuous beast hypnotizes audience with non-stop jargon, never using 1 word when a dozen bigger ones will do.
Right, so I got a 50-50 chance. His combat rating's a 5, which means I need to roll 5 or 6, but because I have got Spyware, the same skill as him, I only need to roll 4 or higher. So 50-50.
You're going to fail.
If Undaunted recently has been any indication, I'm going to fail. Wait!
You have a card for this. What's it got?
Reduce an enemy's combat rating by 1.
Got the receipts.
I
Ugh.
don't know if you had to do that beforehand, but I don't care. I win. And I get a QR... I get a decryption code.
Yes, for winning a battle.
Defeating an enemy. That's my first action. Second action.
I don't know if the camera or the microphone picked up my stomach right there. Now,
I'm
come on,
going
dude.
to investigate. Success! Spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck. All right. QR code goes on the company museum.
Come on down.
And the enemy goes in the press room.
Great. This is just grand.
All right, so this goes down to 16. We're getting close to that next red one. Oh! I investigated room 3 too.
Did you move the doomsday
Yes,
down?
I did. We're good there.
I'm taking the code. I thought I should probably do that. Okay, I'm taking the code. Zakov Fanakis is taking that QR. The QT. I'm gonna go to the press room.
Okay, and you can't. We're not fighting yet because you don't have an action left. But
yes,
you will have to fight them next. I'm gonna move and investigate the server room. Success. Spawn 1 QR code, then discard 1 gear card. Oh, I get the worst stuff. All right, well, where's the press room? Great.
Thank you, D.
All right, I had to discard a gear card.
Did you investigate room 4 successfully?
I did. If you wanna.
Here you go, guy.
Thanks.
Look at us working together. I think we can agree that whoever wins, we both win.
No.
You just want to come to that agreement now?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to get rid of this redraw an encounter card, gear card. All right.
My turn, but wait, there's
Not
more.
your turn. So,
Doomsday Clock. The darkening sky. The glass windows facing out onto the Techlandia campus darken as an unearthly wind howls past. You want to make that sound? Just sounds like wind. It's funny. You don't recall Alexa saying anything bad about weather today. Who's Alexa?
I don't know.
Looking outside, the leather woman. Leather woman? Why did I say that?
I don't know. Why did you say that?
Looking outside, clouds swirl in tight spirals overhead as a murder of crows circles just below. That's probably not a good sign. I didn't ask for that fountain.
Doing all the Foley.
Each player draws an encounter card.
All right, you go first. I'll go second.
Move to any adjacent room. Thank you, game.
Find adjacent. Give one of your gear cards to another player. You gotta wait.
I'm liking this.
I guess I should have kept that redraw an encounter card.
Give me something good, guy. Don't sweat on it.
No, hit this one.
Just take one. I am going to investigate the company museum.
Get it. Last one.
Success.
All right. Here,
That's room what, 2?
What's it? Yeah.
Spawn 1 QR code. Roll 1 die. If the result is greater than the number of cards in your hand, spawn 1 enemy.
All right. How many QR codes do you have?
Why did you spawn it on the statuary?
What's that? Spawn a QR?
Wouldn't it spawn on my location?
Is that what it said?
Doesn't it usually say draw a location card for when it says spawn on the...
I guess you're right. Although I guess the last one I had, I also drew a card for it. So maybe not.
I think if it says spawn, you put it right.
Okay, where did I spawn one then? I made a mistake doing the one investigation card. I spawned the QR code in the wrong place. I put it here. It should have been just where I was.
Yes.
So that's there now. And
then you did the same thing when you drew for the selfie statuary, but we moved it back.
Now it's where it should be. But roll this die. How many gear cards do you have? So you have to roll a die. If the result is greater than the number of gear cards in your hand, you spawn an enemy.
I have 4 cards.
Mm-hmm. The enemy will be going on the selfie.
It's the same. Nope.
All right. Fine. So I'm going to shuffle these up. You want to shuffle the location cards before I go?
All your, moist face thinks. Mm-hmm. I am going to take my second action.
You only took one action?
Yes. My encounter moved me here.
I don't like it, Will.
And I investigated, and then I draw a QR from the spot.
All right. May I go?
What about mail?
May I go? I'm going to play a gear here, my pen and notepad. To do this, I can move any QR code on the board to another room. Now, for my turn, I'm just going to use both actions to take both of these. Yay! So I've now got 3 QR codes. Only 2 rooms investigated, though. Now we're down to 14. Back to you, Will.
I'm going to go here and investigate.
This your last one? And...
Success!
Ugh.
Spawn 1 QR code, then discard 1 gear card.
Ah, you got that one.
So we spawn a QR code.
All right. Well, you got all 4 rooms now. Congrats.
I gotta get rid of this one.
What'd you get rid of, Will?
Remove 1 reality distortion hit from your objectivity.
Well, you don't have any of those.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of the card. That's what I... God, stop it. You're confusing me.
Is it my turn or is it still your turn? You still have like 3 turns.
No, didn't I move and investigate?
I think you did.
I can't remember because...
Yes, you did.
You muddle my memory.
Yes, you did. I'm up. I'm going here. What's my enemy?
This new kid is rising quickly through the ranks. He's not even out of college, but already knows dark secrets about the company. More dark secrets about the company than you ever will. Take that. Skill is memes.
Well, that's not...
Number is 2.
2? Well, I got
You gotta
lucky
beat
there.
a 2.
I mean, I got... What are the odds to roll a 1?
You rolled a 6.
All right.
You always think you're gonna have bad luck.
I did the first time. Then I had a card. All right, so I get another decryption code, which is useful. Now we're down to 13. Lucky number 13. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, I just moved it. That's why I said 13.
Pick up this QR code.
All right, fine. You're 3 out of the 4 there. You've got all the rooms investigated. That doesn't make sense, does it? What? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does, because
You have to wait for me,
codes.
so
Yes.
you can just kind of do whatever you want now. Yeah, 1 action. What are you moving?
I'm moving any player by 1 room. I'm gonna move you to here, D.
Random. You're helping me?
I need my QR codes if I'm gonna win the game. I put down the wrong pile. Can you fix my mistake? God, don't hit me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Just smacks me. Then I'm gonna move. I'm thinking.
Nice central location.
Yes.
I'm gonna spawn in the elevator. I guess I'll investigate.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna get us failure. No, I don't. Success.
Yes.
Spawn 1 QR code. Roll 1 die. If the result is greater than the number of gear cards in your hand, spawn an enemy.
How many gear cards do you have?
Uno.
D.
Oh, I get a QR code.
There. QR code.
QR code.
I got a QR code.
Oh! Second action.
Oh,
Taking
man,
this.
that's cool. No!
Take that. Got my QR codes.
QR code.
QR codes.
And you successfully investigated room 1, guy.
I did.
Ow, stop.
Space 12. Here we go.
Wait, that was your whole turn?
Yeah. I moved.
No, you didn't.
No, sorry. I investigated and I picked up the QR code.
Yes. QR code.
QR code.
Moving here.
Uh-oh. Gonna have a fight?
I'm gonna fight him.
Okay. What you got? I'm gonna read it. You read all the... Okay. Rude. The old timer. His unlined face shows no evidence of advanced years. He smiles when you say he must have an aging portrait in his attic. But you note an unconscious twitch in his left eye. I often have unconscious twitch.
Have you been shadowboxing like during my turns? I'm not looking. Are you running or something? It's like a little mini treadmill under the...
4. You got him.
I got him.
You didn't have the spyware skill.
No, I didn't.
So you need to nail it.
I'm a meme spurt, as they call it.
They don't think they call it a meme spurt. That doesn't sound right to me. Bottom of the deck with you, old timer.
I'm a meme warrior. A meme knight.
Going 12 rounds tonight.
Dude, what are you doing?
Company museum. Time to investigate. Success! Holy crap. Spawn 1 QR code and 1 enemy via the location deck. The QR code goes on security.
All right. Oh, this guy's gone, by the way.
Great. Enemy. The R&D lab. This is a bad combination for me, I'll be honest.
I just have to go to security.
Oh, I got the room. I can play it risky here. I've got everything I need to try security. I don't have 3 decryption codes though.
No.
So I could fail.
Yes.
And die. Die. You're up though, Will. At 11.
My turn, guy?
Yes.
Well, first thing before I do anything is I'm going to play good SEO.
Okay.
You ever do any... He doesn't even know what SEO is because he never
Search
helped
engine
us.
O.
Remove 1 enemy from the board and take their decryption.
Curious.
So I'm getting rid of him already. I'm just going to take his decryption code.
Okay.
Then for my 2 actions, move, claim.
All right.
So we're in the exact same way.
Indeed. There's no more investigating to be done.
No.
So we can't spawn more enemies.
No.
Which means my gear card is useless. Well, here's what we're going to do. Moving. And I'm going to present my QR codes and hope for the best. I've got 2 decryption codes. There's only 4 cards. I got a solid chance of getting this right.
And if you don't, I win the game.
So here we go.
Well,
You only have 2 decryption codes too, so not necessarily, Will. Number 1. This is the code. I'm going to do it on camera here so people can kind of see how it works. Okay, there you go. Then
I don't think they could really see that.
Go to
your angles.
The URL. And Dan Ackerman. It's
invalid.
It's an invalid QR code. There you go. All right. I will spend one of my 2 decryption codes to try the next card. All right.
Show the GoPro. Does that say accepted?
Accepted.
What does that mean?
It means I can get to the elevator.
So you won the game.
No. Maybe. Your turn, though, Will. That's my turn. Oh, wait. No, we're on 10. Things can happen.
All right, what does it say?
Do you hear voices?
No.
The low electronic hum that underlies everything in the building fades. In its place, you hear faint whispering that seems to come from under the floor. The lights flicker for a moment, and you could swear something brushes by you in the darkness. The lights come back on, the hum returns, but you sense something has changed. Each player draws 1 encounter card.
Mine says you win.
It's going to be big.
Mine says you won the game.
No, what's it say, Will?
It says immediately advance the doomsday clock 1 space.
Great.
What does yours say?
Suffer 1 reality distortion hit to your objectivity. Oh, no. That's good news. Take that from you. You're up, Will. Would you like to present your codes?
Yeah. Can I use your phone?
Oh, you need to use my phone?
Well, mine's kind of in action, so.
No, let me just...
Success?
It's invalid.
Oh, show the camera. Oh, you screwed
It's
up.
invalid.
I'll use I'll use one of my 2 decryption codes to go again.
Hit me. It's an invalid QR code.
Go again.
You got 1 left. If this one does not work, you're taken away and never seen again.
Invalid.
QR code. Will!
Show the camera.
I did, but there you go again. Invalid QR code. You are out of decryption codes. You cannot fool the security any longer. So, bye, Zach Galifianakis. My turn. I win the game! Where's my crown, Will? No crown? This makes up for all that nonsense in Undaunted, I think.
See, this is why I don't like games set in contemporary or futuristic times. I only excel in the past. I live in the past.
It's a ridiculous statement. You only excel in the past?
Yes. People always will ask me, why am I such a failure in the moment?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I only excel in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Look, D, when people think about me, when they reflect about me, they're like, that guy wins.
Mm-hmm.
He's the coolest guy I know.
Yeah.
And then they look at me in the moment and they're like, I hate that guy. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So you win. Congratulations.
I did. I saved the world.
And again, we agreed earlier. Remember, I said, if either of us win, we both win. And you said yes. Almost.
I mean, it's kind of technically true.
Your response was, if I win, it's almost like you win more than I do.
I didn't say that. Thank you for watching this video of Techlandia. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that other stuff that we always say every time, and it gets kind of boring. Social media, all that stuff too. We have a review coming out for this game, Will, don't we?
Yep, next week sometime.
Next week. I would say Wednesday, but that can't be for sure anymore.
No, it's not.
I can't say for sure.
Everything's up in the air.
It'll be less than a week from the release of this gameplay video. So, I think that's going to do it for this video. I've got places to be. I got a bout later, as you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With malaria.
No.
Which is why you're sweating so
Lennox
much.
Lewis, weirdly
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Wish me luck.
You're going to spar with Lewis.
Yeah. You know, all that training, I hope it's going to pay off. He's old.
Not that much older than you.
He's old.
All right.
How old do you think I am?
46?
Fair enough. All right. So until next time, everybody, thank you for watching. Goodbye.
See ya.